driving? Tell us about the evolution of Rat Fink. How you came to Rat Fink came to be your symbolized Ed Big Daddy Roth.
It all started with these guys that belonged to the car clubs. They wanted some kind of identification, and after the Second World War, they got it by going to the surplus stores and getting these surplus Army jacks and tearing those international things off of there and putting their own car club name on them, hard way with a paintbrush. Well, after those all sold out, they had to resort to T-shirts. And so the outerwear T-shirt came about in the Second World War because they had those to fight in Iwo Jima, etc. And they came back with those. So we started going to the car shows and painting the car name, a club name on back of the shirt with this airbrush. Well, as time went by, to get these guys out of my hair, I'd paint an eyeball or something on it, and I thought, well, you know, they'll go away. But the strange thing happened, they wanted more of that eyeball stuff, like the Buccaneers of Maywood. They wanted a pirate with the bloodshot eyeballs coming at him with a sword, you know, because that was ferocious, like the speed shifting was in those days, a ferocious thing to speed shift that thing. So I started getting characters. Well, they wanted like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, and wanted me to make it weird. But I thought, well, I was going to get Disney really angry, so I was looking for my own character, and I wanted to be a mouse. And I was explaining to this guy one night about how Mickey Mouse had come from the stick figure of the Steamboat Willie in the 20s to Fantasia, this nice, beautiful mouse. And I says, if you go back far enough to Steamboat Willie's stick figure, and you go back to his father, this is what his father would look like. And I drew the Rat Fink. And I thought, well, I should start using that as a character. So I used the Rat Fink and Mother's Worry and Wild Child as my three standard characters. But the kids always wanted to buy Rat Fink because it had the big RF on his chest. And I used to put a cape on him too, but Superman sued Captain Marvel for using the cape and being bulletproof. So I thought, well, I'll get rid of the cape. He's not bulletproof, but no bullets ever hit him. And he can't fly, but he can run faster than Superman. So I had my own character. I didn't have to rely on Disney to sue me.
Were you surprised at how it took off among the kids? I mean, it seemed to be an instant hit. There was something about that character that really kids identified with. And the kids, of course, now are grown adults.
Well, it's always been my philosophy that if you take a serious downer, like your mom dying or your car crashing or ending in the hospital or some tragic event, it makes you feel real sad. If you force a smile on your face, it can change the attitude of those around you. And so unknowingly, I drew that into the Rat Fink. And through 30 years of studying him, I don't know why he's popular, but I like him myself. I put him on everything I've got, and I don't like very many things. I find that he has that sort of weird little smile that's just like a forced smile because he just ate the canary. His owner is mad at him for eating the canary, but yet you force that smile and everything's okay. And that's what I think that it's a sort of an alter ego type thing.